Good morning, or actually good afternoon, everybody. It is 1 o'clock over here. So, if you saw my last video, you will have heard me say that I was going to go to bed, which is what I did. And I slept for like 11 hours or something, and now my head hurts. And, I got myself some coffee to mentally and physically prepare myself to go to the gym later. And it's going to be an experience because I died tonight, I think. Anyway, I looked up a little bit more in the guide and I noticed that down here is a store. And the store is called the Happy Bobber. And over here is Old Man Hemming. And Old Man Hemming sells us a couple different things. First of all, I think I would like to pick up some bright baubles. So just to recap, the bright baubles are an upgraded version of the night crawlers and the shiny baubles. So the bright baubles say when applied to your fishing pole, increases fishing by 75 for 10 minutes. So, obviously I do want to pick that up. So here we go. Let's grab. You know what? They're not particularly expensive, so I'll just grab, a full stack because why not? A stack has 20 in this game. So there we go. We picked it up. But the main thing that I'm here for is expert fishing. The bass and you teaches you how to be an expert fisherman, allowing a maximum of 225 fishing skill. There we go. We pick it up for 1 gold. We learn it. It is a pretty long bar apparently, but we are reading the entire book. I don't know how this exactly translates to us reading a book. Like every time I read, I've got my e-reader here where I have War of the Ancients book 1 on there. And all I do is like this. This is how I read the book. Like I'm just literally sitting like this, and I'm reading. My guy doesn't even need a book. I actually need a book of some kind, or in my case, an ebook. But, this guy doesn't even need the book, just absorbs it with, like the air going through his hands or something. Anyway, that is now done. So if I now go to my skills, you will now see that I have fishing 150 out of 225, so we can keep on going. But I'm going to need to do the same thing for cooking, and I'll see you guys there. So I have to go to Ashenvale, and Ashenvale is up here, which is a pretty short journey now that I have my mount. But unfortunately, there isn't apparently a flight path connection between Ratchet and between Ashenvale. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking a quick detour, and we're going to be heading into the Talon Mountains. And I'm going to do a little bit of exploration in that map. First of all, because I want to go there, I haven't been there. But also, I'm going to assume that the flight path there will connect to the flight path in Ashenvale. So that should be reasonably efficient because I can go there and then I can leave through the flight path, probably. And we also get the added bonus of being able to explore a map we haven't been to yet. Oh boy, okay. Baron Guards, level 40. Level 40. Can I... Oh boy, I wasn't paying attention. I was just like autopiloting my way through. I think I'm dead here. Actually, if I had a couple levels on me, well, I mean, maybe not a couple levels, but if I was like high level, I could probably take these guys. But will I? Like, am I in the new zone yet? I don't think I am, so I guess I won't be able to.
I can't cast that yet.
I was tempted to like use potions and stuff. Okay, release spirit. Where do we end up? Ah, fuck my life. But, I guess we're at least past the guards, so I can run over there again. We respawn past the guards, and we're Gucci. Never thought I'd say Gucci. Hey, look! Isn't that the body of the most handsome gnome in town? Also, did I still have my fishing rod equipped? I guess I did, but don't worry, I'm bringing back the Rod of the Ancient Sleepwalker, which I actually looked up. Apparently, it's a 6% chance to loot that from the final boss of the raid, which also you can only kill once a week. So I got very lucky on that drop. Now, I don't know how much good it's actually going to do me because I got it quite late, as it's level 25 raid and I was level 40. So the jump for me wasn't as big as it would otherwise have been probably. But still, it's a very nice drop and, I'm very appreciative of the group taking me along. So we are kind of now in this transitionary zone. It says, welcome, thank you. I appreciate that. And there are... Okay, so the welcome is to the right, I guess. And then there is a Venture Corporation Talon Mountains project. Alright, so I do think I set foot into this place at some point on my Undead Warrior. I think I have been to like the very first like mountain camp or something somewhere, which like over here I think, which I think was also where the flight path was. But now I don't know whether that is a flight path for Horde players or whether that's also a flight path for Alliance players. We have the Barrens that way. We have Stone Talon Peak that way as well, which I guess would be... I don't know where that would be. Oh wait, Stone Talon Peak is... Oh, never mind. Greatwood Vale is that direction. Then we have Stone Talon Peak, Sun Rock Retreat, and Windshear Crag. Alright, well, I'll keep going for a while, and we'll see where we end up. I always love exploring a new place, you know, there's something so fun about it. You know, I like following these road signs. You know, I've said this before, but I like it, you know, like this Windshear Crag that way, then Sunrock Retreat, Desolace, where we haven't been to yet, and Stone Talon Peak as well, that direction. Oh, can I go to Desolace from here? I've been meaning to check out Desolace, because I think it's like a 30 to 40 map, so I might actually be able to get some questing done. So the right side is danger, keep out, and I don't know if that's people trying to push me away from the place so I'm not disturbing them, or if there's actually a ton of danger over there. But then again, the mobs here are under 20 so far, and I'm 40, so I think I should be fine. I'm also a bit curious to see what part this is going to be, because I have up to part 54 edited and rendered right now. And this is a different kind of thing. This is like a Torn thing. Stone Talon Peak, on Rock Retreat, Windshear Crag. I'll see if I can go here and if there are guards who are going to stop me. But yeah, I have 54 episodes done, and I just counted before I started recording. I have 20 more hours of recording. I think those will attack me, right? I think they will, yeah. Also, that's Torn architecture, so I have to be careful. I think I won't be able to go there. I think that is going to murder me. So I will instead just keep on going. But yeah, I have 20 hours of content on top of the 54 episodes I already have recorded. So I'm really curious to see what episode this is going to be. But I'm pretty confident at this point that this series is going to go over 100 episodes, because I guess I just can't stop playing this game and I can't stop talking about it, which is a very good thing. But it would be my first series to ever go, you know, this ridiculously long. I'm like a Netflix show now. But the only thing is, I can't be cancelled. Well, I mean, technically I guess I could be, but I won't be cancelled, guys. Nobody can stop me. We got a cool transition here as well. We're at Mirkfallen Lake right now. And there's a bit more fog coming up on the map now. And I guess this will be the way to Desolace. You know what? You know what? I know I said we are going to do some more fishing and stuff, and that I would figure these things out. But also, guys, I just want to explore. It's great. It's great fun. So I kind of want to see if I can find the flight path here for Alliance. But also, I want to check out Desolace. Ooh, Rogue Flame Spirit. That's a cool mob. I like it. Leave me alone, though. So I was thinking about WoW and its expansions and stuff, with a new expansion coming up, and I'm in this weird situation right now where I am so into playing this classic game right now. I'm really having a good time, and I'm almost a bit sad that I don't know what's coming up with Season of Discovery. Like, I would love, and I'm pretty sure people probably wouldn't like it as much as I would, just because I haven't lived through it, but I would love for this to continue into TBC, to continue into, you know, Wrath of the Lich King, to continue into Cataclysm. We just like go, like release all the expansions again, but you know, with seasonal content within it. Because I have never played an expansion zone, guys. You know, I have played Classic a couple times, you know, I tried it, and this is the furthest I've gotten, and I've gotten pretty far, I reckon. And I will cap this character. I am like almost 100% confident on that. But I've never gone to the Burning Crusade maps. I've never gone to Northrend. I've never gone to whatever Cataclysm introduces. And I would love to do that, but I don't want to create a new character on like a different server and have to re-level all the way up here again. And I guess that the experience will be slightly different, because you'll get, you know, like there will be reworked stuff in there. But no, I would love to be able to take this character and just continue playing through all the X-Packs. And I guess I could do a similar thing to that in retail. I guess I could just go play retail, and then I could choose the expansion I want to play and see the maps there. But I want to take this guy, you know? I like this guy. Also, Fletchling Chimera. These guys look pretty cool. Burning Destroyer. That's like fire elementals or something. Alright. Well, I guess Desolace is up ahead. We haven't found the flight path yet, which is probably going to be like in either one of these places then. I'll leave it for now. I will probably return there because I'll have to get to Ashenvale anyway. But for now, screw efficiency. We are going into Desolace. And Desolace feels desolate and dead. Both of which very much fit with the name Desolace. It was kind of what I was expecting. It feels very open. Very plainsy. Got some ruins in the background as well. And we are next to the Veiled Sea. Yeah, low level 30 mobs. Getting within my level range again. You know, while I did say that I enjoy large scale zones, I do think I prefer them cozy. You know, I think I've learned that I like my zones more cozy, like being kind of secluded. You know, you've got these large trees and you're just like looking at what's around the corner because you can't see around the corner. That's why I like jungle maps quite often. You know, like it's thick, you can't really see where you're going, and I don't like it. There's just a certain level of mystery. And when I'm looking at this kind of map, which is, you know, it's kind of like the Barrens but slightly different aesthetically, but you know, like it feels very Barrensy. It, you can see what's there, you know, and like it kind of removes the mystery from me in a way, I guess, if that makes any sense, which I think is why I prefer the more closed in, claustrophobic, cozy maps. And combine that with some greenery, like some beautiful fantasy forest, and I'm all over that place. Also, Raging Thunder Lizard. These guys look super cool. I'm ready to be in one of those situations again where I have explored like almost all of the map, but nothing has unfolded because I haven't found the trigger point yet. Ooh, Whirlwind Ripper. I like the way they look. They look highly detailed, or at least from range they look highly detailed, and I quite like them. You know, I think this game could do with like a bestiary kind of system. I would like that for fish. I would like that for the nodes. I would like that for the skinning materials. Just like have a, like, maybe it's in the game somewhere, and there probably is like, you know, many wiki or wowhead articles about this. But I always like it when there's a list in a game where I can see what I have seen, what I have collected, and we have found, what is it called? Ethel Rether, which is this cool spire. Let's go check it out. But yeah, I always like it when, you know, it says that I am in like a particular zone, and in this zone, out of the 8 mobs, I have seen 7 of them. But I've been here for hours and hours and hours. And how have I missed this one mob? Where is this one mob? And like it creates this level of mystery that I quite enjoy. Also, the map becomes a little bit more green as we move closer to the water, which feels very realistic. Deep Strider Giant. Hello, good sir. You are indeed ginormous. But I like it because it makes sense to me that the closer you would get to the coastline, the more vegetation would grow, so it becomes greener. Like, that makes perfect sense, and I like that. Don't know if there really is a reason for me to go down here. I feel like it's a dead end. Ooh, Whirlwind Stormstalker. They're like red versions. Guess I'll just go explore over here and see if I can continue. The Sartharis Strand. Is there a path around this corner? The answer appears to be yes. Beautiful. See, we're back in those more cozy and close environments, and all of a sudden, you know, this feels way more fun to me than the big open plains. Can I keep going here? I can. I'm like a mountain goat, guys. I'm unstoppable. Am I unstoppable? Am I a mountain goat? Am I gonna be able to go? Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it, horsey. Come on, come on, come on, horsey, come on. Horsey, you let me down. Okay, well, I guess I can't go here, and I've just walked over here for no apparent reason. I guess I can go up here. But there isn't really a reason to go up here, I think. I can stand on this ledge, and I can be in the Lion King and say, hey, Zawacha, Owabichibawa, whatever the lyrics are, and look up on the countryside. Well, guess I'll go all the way around the mountain then. Not over the mountain. Unfortunate. I took 1100 damage. Thought I was going to die there for a moment, but don't worry. We're a-okay. Alright, back to the dry, drab plains of Desolace. Some dinosaur bones or something? Oh, there's a lot of mobs all of a sudden. I have to be a bit careful. Oh, please. Please have mercy. Please don't kill me. If you knock me off my horse, I'm dead. Please don't do this to me. Okay. I think I'm good. Wait, can I? I wanted to check if I could go in there. But if I did that, I would be murdered by all the mobs if I couldn't continue. So I am not going to risk it. But maybe I could have gone in there. You know, I haven't seen another player. I haven't seen a single NPC. I have seen nothing in this place. And... oh? What is this? This feels like a centaur camp that I don't want to go into right now. Where will I end up? I'm hoping I find a town or something at some point that I, you know, have a flight path in and stuff. This is a... it's a very interesting map because it's... the name suggests it, obviously. You know, it's a very desolate map. There isn't much human interaction going on. There aren't many town, villages, people to engage with. I'm gonna assume there is a town somewhere. Most likely. I mean, that would make sense to me. But this is a very dead zone, which isn't a bad thing, you know. It's fitting with the style of the map and the name. But it's a lonely zone. Is that a horde flag over there? Is that horde? I think that's horde. And I think that's torrent stuff. So is that indicating that I am now heading towards a torrent town? There is a port or something over there, so maybe a boat stops here? But that once again looks like a torrent flag. I think that's a torrent flag. And those are like orc carts, I think. And those are guards. Alright. I will not be able to go in through there. I can go in through there, but there isn't really a reason for me to go there if I can't uncover the flight path. But then where? If I were an Alliance camp leader, where would I be? Manorock Coven. This is a pretty cool looking place. Ooh, Lesser Infernal. Cool mobs. Wait, a portal? A Feltear. Wait, is that something for my... for my Explorer Imp? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Is this something for him, maybe? Hello? Jump in there? No? Okay. This is quite a cool zone. So when I'm thinking Coven, I'm thinking collection of witches. And there are, you know, like high level 30 mobs, which all look like summons, you know, Lesser Infernal. There was like another kind of demon, like over there, the... oh, I can't see the name anymore, but... oh, there we go, the Nether Maiden. So this place looks like it's some... I like how my guy's like hopping after me, by the way, like the little impy. So this place looks like it's some sort of witches coven summoning area with lots of evil going on, which you know, sounds, you know, very fitting for a questing area. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's some quests who send us there to go kill X amount of demons to rid the world of these witches or something. And that might be the camp that is going to give me those quests, you know? Potentially. Maybe. I like how this this thing is just like a big pointy thing. A Ghost Walker post. What's over here? There actually is not a quest NPC here. But there are some cool caravan kodos. Guess we explore back up north. I hope I run into a town. And I do want to make my way back to Stone Talon Mountains. Try and find the flight path there. Because I do, before I leave for the gym, I do want to see if I can find my way to the cooking book. Which I know where it is, but, you know, we've taken a bit of a detour. The town isn't up there, is it? Because I just took a... no, that's the Ghost Walker post. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to go into more unexplored areas. Quite often, I think the Alliance and the Horde posts are in very opposite sides of the map, or at least quite far away from each other. So if this one is down here, then I'm going to assume that the Alliance one is like somewhere in like this area, like the upper right corner of the map, probably. I love that I've discovered that I can have the map like this. It's so much better than having it be full screen constantly, because I can keep playing the game like this. Shadow Prey Village. Okay, sounds interesting. Oh, and I can resize it with my right mouse button. I think I mentioned that at some point earlier that I found out how to do that. Then I never did it again. So technically, I could, you know, just have it be like 80%. It might make things a bit hard to read, but this way, you know, I have a lot of screen state still available while I can properly play the game like this. Especially if I'm just doing like broad exploration. Sargaron? This doesn't look like an outpost to me, so we're moving on. There's a cool path up there with the pillars and stuff. Looks a bit weirdly night elfy to me. Could that be where my town is? I mean, it does look like it's leading us back into the... Oh? Nigel Point Guards. Stormwind Guards. Oh, I guess we found it. It's a cool entryway, you know, with like the road into the mountainside. And I like this place. You know, it's like... Once again, you know, it's secluded. It is like within the mountains. It is night elfy stuff. But I guess multiple races do live here. And I'm assuming there is... Yes, there's a flight path. And it's up over on this side of town. Ooh, cool looking. Like eagle wings or whatever they are. Hello, flight path guy.
Where would you like to fly to?
And... Oh, yeah. Okay. So this does connect to Astronar, where we want to go. Now, we haven't uncovered anything in Stone Talon Peak, but maybe there isn't one. I mean, there might be one up there, but this one is very close to the entrance of Stone Talon Mountains, so it's fine. I will take this flight path, and we will go to Astronar Ashenvale. Let's just enjoy this for a moment. You know, we have this cool night elf griffin kind of thing that we're on right now. Obviously, we're now in Desolace, but we're going to be heading into Stone Talon Mountains. I have my coffee over here. I should really get some water as well, because, you know, coffee is great before your workout, but it doesn't really hydrate you. So you always got to combine it with some water or something to be properly hydrated. And we are back in the Charred Vale, which, you know, I always, and I've mentioned this many, many times now, but I've always liked this idea. Like, every time you get a new flight path and you fly over a map, like, you get a bit of a different perspective. And the game must be so different nowadays, you know, with retail. Like, I hear people making comparisons. I haven't really played or properly played retail myself. Like, I hadn't properly played Classic, which, you know, I'm kind of now in the camp where I'm like, where I think I could say, like, you know, I've played Classic a decent amount, and I would like to become, well, not an expert at it, but I would like to become well-versed in Classic before I leave this game at some point. But I can only imagine, you know, you're playing retail, and this has been completely replaced, and people are just... Well, either using their dragons now, apparently, because Dragonflight, or people are using teleportation means. Like, I just don't think people have the patience for this kind of stuff anymore. So, I would be very much surprised if this still is a main means of transport outside of maybe the early game or something. See, this part of the map I really like. You know, big trees, greenery, cool forest. Like a temple or something down there as well. The Talon Den. Okay. Looks pretty cool. But yeah, every time I fly over a zone, like, first of all, you get a new perspective of the zone. But also, and I said this in my phase 1 review, you know, sometimes you see zones you haven't been to yet. And you're like, ooh, you know, when do I get to go there? And I still have that because I'm still, at this point, waiting to get to the Burning Steps and to get to... What was it? The Burning Steps and the Badlands. Like, those are maps I haven't been to yet, but I've flown over like 20 times already, and I want to see what they're like. Anyway, I think we are pretty much... Yeah, we're going to get to Astronar very soon, and then I'll lead us to the cookbook. So I'll see you guys there.